Hey guys, stays on schizophrenia and philosophy. Schizophrenia, little philosophy. But before we get to this, please allow my brief prelude. As you know, I conveniently recorded it for our mutual comfort, our mutual convenience, and our mutual luxury. Hey, listen, I'm no spring chicken. I know. I may look like a spring chicken, but I'm not. And I've been around a few preludes in my many years. I'm telling you, this prelude has got something that's particularly luxurious, like an ever luxurious, nickel.
Hello there, my name is Robert Francis.
Oh,
You've stumbled on my
luxurious nickel.
Unconquering Schizophrenia YouTube channel, where me and the bird,
Is
that's
it
right,
made in
we
nickel?
talk
I don't think it's
schizophrenia.
made in nickel.
This is the cut of my jib right here for reasons of my
I
medical
don't
confidentiality.
think anything's made in nickel.
I'm a licensed clinical social worker times 15 years. That's a lot of gabbing.
Tell me
and
one
chatting.
thing
I've been
made
diagnosed
with
with
nickel.
schizophrenia for a score 5 and 1.
I'll
And that
give you a
puts a little
nickel.
gray fleck in my beard. Thank you for joining me on my channel.
Now to topic.
To topic.
You know, I studied philosophy for many years in college and afterwards on my own, and I was always drawn to it from like ninth grade all the way until my 30s. I loved to read philosophy. And they say, a lot of people say philosophy has no pragmatism at all to the real world. It's just theoretical ideations by academians or such. It has no pragmatism to people's actual life. You know, what does philosophy teach you about, how to fix a sink or how to fix a car or, how to make a living or whatever you do? How does philosophy inform any of that? How does it teach you how to drive? How does it teach you how to cook? It doesn't do any of that. They say it's got no pragmatism, but I have figured out the one thing that it has great pragmatism to, and that is schizophrenia. I think, schizophrenia is a thought disorder, so, we go through all these ideations and bizarre ideations and extreme ideations, and that's the very thing philosophers like to explore. The anomalies to our experience, philosophers want to know the fringe experiences. Schizophrenia is highly philosophical. There's so many concepts that have helped me from philosophy as applied to schizophrenia with coping. A couple are just paradox and truisms. First, evident beliefs as well. And just a way of thinking about things in a philosophical manner also applies to our thinking with schizophrenia. So if there's one thing that philosophy is good for, it can't fix a sink, it can't fix the car, it can't teach you how to cook, it could definitely inform you with schizophrenia. I have found the one thing that philosophy actually is pragmatic for, and that is dealing with schizophrenia, because it has helped me in many, many different ways with its concepts and the way that it looks at life, the anomalies of our experiences. It is really solid. Philosophy is very solid with schizophrenia. And I was drawn to it, I love those ideas, those strange ideas where you're like, what is that guy talking about in his philosophy? And you're like, wow, that's really strange. Really? Really? Like, perceiving and understanding and what do we know, knowledge and all of that stuff, it's very luxurious, like nickel. Did they make anything out of nickel? Is anything made out of nickel? I assure you a nickel is not made out of a nickel. All right, save 5 cents. We'll see you next time.